Hello everyone. Today I will share my interview experience with SRI Delhi, which is Samsung Research Institute Delhi. So it is the on-campus opportunity for me to participate. And so in the whole video, I will discuss the whole interview process and what is the shortlisting process and the topic preferred by Samsung and overall interview experience with Samsung. So let's discuss. So Samsung comes my college, and the first round of interview is the coding round. So for first round, you have to install a software which is SWC software from Samsung. सो सैमसंग ये इसलिए इंस्टॉल कराती है कि ट्रांसपेरेंसी मेंटेन करने के लिए या एनी चीटिंग ना होने के लिए तुम्हें यू हैव टू इंस्टॉल द सॉफ्टवेयर और इट इज़ SWC सॉफ्टवेयर. Okay, so in that round, you have to given 10 maximum 10 submission. After that, you cannot submit. So, but you can compile and run and check the whole code again and again any number of time. Okay, so in my case, मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि स्पेसशिप एंड वार्म होल. It is also a previous year question. You can find on the Google simply searching spaceship and wormhole hacker rank. You can also find on hacker rank. So okay, so after first round, I will clear the first round and solving that question in around 1:30 or 2 hours. So after that, in that day, I will shortlisted for the second round, which is the uh, technical round. So in the mm, next day I will call for the my technical round. So first question for the interview is introduce yourself. So after that I introduce myself with a proper, and he asked me question what was the difficulty of the uh, question that you solved in the first round. So मैंने कहा it is a medium to hard question for me. I take around 2 hours to solve the question. So he said okay. So then he saw my resume and talking about what languages you have done and what technology you have do, and some projects, what are the project you have done, and all of that I will explain everything, what I done right now, what we currently doing, and everything will I explain to the interviewer. So after that he asked me the question, one DSA question. So basically DSA question क्या था? It is the two sum question, which is the lead code first question, I guess. Lead code first question, that is two sum question. You have given array, you have to find the uh, number of pairs that will form the target element. So just normally I provide the two three approaches. First approach is a basic brute force approach, and second using the sorting and using the two pointers approach, and my third approach is using as usual map and the searching approach, uh, which is the O of n time complexity and O of n space complexity. After giving the three approaches, interview asked me to optimize this. So at that point I'm not much aware how to optimize this in further. So he will tell okay, and move the some concept of ऑब्जेक्ट एंड ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग. सो उसके बाद इंटरव्यूअर ने पूछा कि उप्स कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे पूरा बताओ, पूरा एक्सप्लेन करो क्या क्या उप्स कॉन्सेप्ट होते हैं, उप्स कॉन्सेप्ट क्या क्या है, कहाँ यूज़ कर सकते हैं. तो मैंने उस कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में बताया, इनहेरिटेंस, पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म, इनकैपुलेशन एंड एब्स्ट्रैक्शन, सभी के बारे में पूरा पूरा एक्सप्लेन किया. इनहेरिटेंस कितने टाइप्स के होते हैं, क्या क्या यूज़ होता है, और पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म रन टाइम, और जितनी भी डायनामिक रन टाइम या कह लो स्टैटिक पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म सब मैंने बताया. उसके बाद उन्होंने अब्स्ट्रैक्शन एंड इनकैप्सुलेशन के बारे में पूछा, वो भी पूरा एक्सप्लेन किया. One thing you have to notice, interview asks to in depth to depth, so you have to prepare each and every topic in the depth. So after that, he uh, he tell me to create a class of mathematics, and I will create that class, and he will ask me to uh, create an object of that class. So and after that, we created an object and properly explain how it is going. एंड उसके बाद इंटरव्यू ने पूछा कि व्हाट विल द साइज ऑफ दैट क्लास. So I explain, before the object initialization the size of class is 1 byte. If there is 1 byte, if after declaration the object, the class of size is the size of the data members inside it. So after explaining this, and so interviewer will okay, then interviewer give me second problem on the DSA, which is on given a two arrays, and one array is a subset of the second array. You have to find the missing element in the subset. So so it is a very easy problem, but you have to optimize. So my first approach is simple brute force approach, which is an square approach for every element, finding the subset if there exist or not. So it is an square approach. And after that, we give the second approach, which is the first sorting, then using the pointer, two pointer approach. So it is the second approach. And after that, I will give the map approach, which is the creating the map of the one array, and finding the element in the second array if their element exists or not. So I think its time complexity is O of n, and space complexity is also O of n. And after that, interview asked me to optimize this to in some better complexity. So at that point I'm not getting how to optimize. So interviewer get okay. So in the next point, interviewer asked me to uh, interview asked me a scenario based object oriented programming question. So this question is basically some module of C++ plus plus, and how to import, and what will the going if there is a two process are going simultaneously, and how will they communicate, and if there are many classes, how they we use some property to another classes or another file, how to use the another file class to in another file class. So I explain everything, but interviewer not but such happy, because the explanation is not much clear from my side, because my in I lagging some in communication skills. I not explain much better way uh, at that point. So also interviewer not explain me problem like in better way, how it's the file system, and what is the module, which is the how you import. Not much clear for me, so it is some lagging point for me. So after that, he will ask another question from the C++, which is a memory allocation question. So in memory allocation, he asked me to how you allocate the memory in C++. So I C or C++, anything. So I tell for memory allocation you can use the malloc or calloc function for memory allocation. So इंटरव्यूअर ने हर एक चीज़ पूछी कि मैलॉक कैसे यूज़ होता है, क्या क्या पैरामीटर होते हैं, एल मैलॉक और कैलॉक में क्या डिफरेंस है, कैसे यूज़ होता है. तो मैंने पूरा एक्सप्लेन किया कि कैलॉक कैसे डिफरेंस करता है. मैलॉक इज जस्ट गिव वन पैरामीटर, एंड calloc is have to two parameter, is one for block size and one for how number of blocks. So I explain very everything, but and then interviewer asked me to realloc function, which is also a memory allocation function. So I cannot explain what is properly realloc does and what is the syntax, but मैंने इतना बताया कि रीअलॉग जो होता है कि मेमोरी को रीअलोकेट करने के लिए यूज़ होता है. बट इंटरव्यू का ओके. देन not much clear for dialogue. So this is the also a point for my not consideration. And after that he will ask me some questions in my resume, what are the technologies and how you use this technology, not that technology, and some basic questions in technical. And after that the final question from the interviewer is any question from me. So I asked him to the overall the work culture in the Samsung, and what is the team and what is the member and all of that. And also I asked to the give me feedback for that interview. So in my feedback, interviewer tell me that your interview is good, but some you have to focus on your communication skills, and also you have to come up with a good and better uh, optimize approach for a problem. You solve the problem, but you not give the much optimized. So it is the uh, overall interview experience. So at that conclusion, at the same day, I get my result around 9 to 10 p.m. I will not shortlisted for the next round, which is SR round. So I very regret for that I'm not shortlisted. So now I will discuss the most popular topics which is generally asked in the Samsung interview. So for the technique for the coding round, you have to much clear about graph and DP is more important than other like other data structure or the question. So graph is a very important for the Samsung interview. You have to prepare well for graph each and every topic, and for DP each and every topic you have to prepare. And for the technical round, you have to prepare each and every topic you written in resume. Like your write is C and C++, plus plus, you have to know about everything about C++. Plus plus. Anything will be asked, like memory allocation, what all the is call is tag, anything like object oriented programming, anything he can ask. So and communication skill also matter in the interview. So you have to also work on your communication skill. And it is the my whole interview experience for Samsung Delhi. So thank you for watching that video.